This broadcast is copyrighted 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited without the written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.
Yeah, CPL World Tour UK stop hosted by Game Frontier. Gabriel David along with Joe Miller at my side. We're going to hop directly in game because we're gearing up for Fatality versus vo, winners bracket finals. And Joe, let's head in game right now and talk about what's happened so far. Game in progress. That score 11-6 in favor of Fatality.
Indeed, we started off with Fatality taking a 2-0 lead there, taking down vo twice with a shotgun. Then vo got back into it, managed to get a telefrag, but Fatality, as we saw last night, with the stake gun, took down vo. Then we saw vo crucify Fatality, and then we saw Fatality crucify vo twice. And then Fatality's been on a roll ever since. The current score is 12-6 in favour of Fatality. And indeed, our Nvidia spotlight is on Fatality at the moment. He's just in the gold armour room, got the gold armour at the moment. In fact, he's got the mega health as well as they both come face to face on that top tier. Gold armour the mega health about to spawn. There it is. It's live. Who's going to pick it up? It's going to be vo. And indeed, Fatality being taken down there. He's going to lose out now that vo has got that mega health.
Yeah, 7:31 here remains as the clock now counts down here. And again, map 1 on DM Sacred here. Fatality, you guys know him and love him. vo as well, a classic war machine. These guys met up many times in the past, but no one can forget that matchup in Dallas, Texas for the CPL World Tour US stop, where Fatality was finally able to topple his nemesis vo and secure the ultimate victory as champion of the US stop. He wants to do it again here in the UK. Will vo allow that? Well, remains to be seen. These two competitors coming out of the gate very strong here on map 1 right now. 12-8 is the score. Fatality versus vo. Game on! There is Fanatic vo right now. For the first time, we've actually covered him in a broadcast here from TSN. Mysteriously, he slipped through our fingers, so it's good to have him back.
It is indeed, and now he's surprising actually spamming a hell of a lot now, and they're both guys going for that mega health. vo right next to the spawn of it once again, but Fatality forces him away with the chain gun, knocked him down to 9 health, almost taking him out there. Our Nvidia spotlight is indeed on vo. He's only got 59 health, needs to get some ammo, some armor and some health as well. He's managed to pick up the soul shard from the broken spiral as well as the silver armor, and now both players go charging into the gold armor room. vo's going to be taken out here unless he can get a lucky rocket down into the feet of Fatality and get away from it all. He's only got 12 health. One more rocket's going to take him out. Going for the telefrag there, not managing it. Fatality not so daft and backs away. vo is lucky to escape with only 12 health.
Yeah, Fatality actually holds up for a moment here as we switch our view to him. We can see him in the field playing from the void, from the darkness. Fatality getting it done here versus vo with a 12-8 lead. Locked down that silver armor, had to actually wait for it for about 2 seconds here, which is uncharacteristic of his timing, so it was a little bit off now, but Fatality now at 70 on 190. Again, that's health and armor situation with the soul shard grab brings him back up to 81, but at 176 gold armor just grabbed, it's really going to help defend him against vo. vo has got a terrible aim, but Fatality comes back with that traditional wham-bam shotgun, or rather rocket to the feet and shotty in the air, and is able to dominate vo. And we've seen this kind of play before. I think in the past maybe Fatality was a little bit concerned or, dare I say, intimidated by vo, but that has long since passed once he overcame him in Dallas, Texas.
Indeed, he's looking very, very hot at the moment. We've seen a bit of background before this game. I actually saw it playing Boom from Play IT, and he won 45 to -2. Oh my god, that vo just crucifying Fatality on the gold armor spawn, but indeed Fatality getting in there just after the spawn, in fact, picking up his dead rockets, picking up the gold armor as well, leaving vo with nothing but the bronze armor and 89 health. He's now charging through into the gold armor room, spamming grenades against the wall, trying to cover that teleporter that comes through into the gold armor room. He's going to have to settle for silver now as he jumps off the pad, picks up that silver and drops back down into central teleportation as Fatality picks up the gold right in front of his face. Both players going at it, and vo is going to be taken out. Oh no, he's not! The crucifixion!
Crucified and the rocket.
That is awesome, awesome stuff. Double kill, really taking each other out, but vo is the one that comes off worse as Fatality gets in there, takes up the dead rockets, and finishes off vo for another time.
Yeah, we really are in for a treat, and love to watch these guys play the epitome of 1v1 combat right now. Here's vo, here's Fatality. Fatality is able to shut him down. 17-10, 7-point lead so far. 4:01 remains. vo, I talk about this every stop, is the kind of guy that progressively gets meaner. And it's not so much of an issue versus Fatality, who really has his number. 18-10, 8-point lead with about 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Actually, 3:47. Going to be tough for vo to come back from, but all he really needs is a couple, spawn, railroad kind of kills, and that could get him right back in this ball game here. So really, still anyone's game in this situation. We do have our lock right now on Fatality. Let's take a look as he makes his way into Mega, spams those nades. He likes to do that. He locks down the room and ensures it's going to be his as he waits for the time. But what happened? It looks like both players are not moving. Did the server crash?
It looks like a server crash to me. I mean, we're stuck here. Both players are indeed stopping there. Yeah, we could possibly get over now to a... we'll come back to the game center now. We'll just find out what happened with the server there. It looks like it's been a crash. Both players just totally stopped in game. So the current score was 18-10. I mean, the tick is still going down. So whether it looks like the server's come back live and both players are just away from the computers. So
18-10 at about 3 minutes remaining. 3:20 remaining here. Fatality did have the lead here on the first map. DM Sacred, as we're here at the TSN Game Center. Gabriel David along with Joe Miller. And it's been an interesting, exciting event here at the UK World Tour Stop. This is going to be an interesting ruling here. I know Justin down there is going to have to do some work.
Indeed. I mean, I'm not sure if the rules are going to state you've played almost all of the game. There we go, disconnect from the server. You played almost all of the game. The current score will stand, which would mean that Fatality obviously takes the first map, which leaves it all up to vo to do in the second map. Which would be of his choice, obviously. Both players, well, they've chose Sacred there, which obviously a strong map for both of the guys. And as we see there, Fatality in the field, both of them seem... they're obviously not playing at the minute, so they're not going to be very anxious or anything. They're just sat waiting, calm and collected, waiting for a decision from the admins, and I'm sure we'll get one soon.
Well, we'll find out here for a moment for you guys. It has been a roller coaster of fun, a roller coaster of drama. There's been some very interesting events. I mean, early on we saw SK talking about a little CS 1.6 get knocked out by 4 Kings. Didn't see that one coming. And now vo versus Fatality in this matchup. Server goes down in flames. So let's take this time here to review some of the brackets that we've seen in the PK world. We've got Joe Miller on the job. Take it away.
Indeed, and we're going to start off with the upper bracket, in fact, as we get a message passed to us. vo, obviously, we'll start with vo because he's the challenger, as it were, in this one. Obviously, Fatality taking the crown in Dallas. He started off in his first round in the upper bracket against PBX. He took that 49-10, 35-10. We also had vo then playing Vicious. Obviously, Vicious been boot camping a fair old amount with the Play IT guys, the Team Dignitas guys, and the 4K guys. Lost to vo 28-1 and 23-9. Then once again he beat Forrest, another of the Italian Play IT guys, 24-16 and 25-10. Then obviously he's come through in the next round and played Sturmy. So in fact, vo's knocked out all the Italians just about.
Yeah, he really has, and vo is a force to be contended with now in this situation. vo and Fatality have been knocked out by the server going down in flames. Again, we've got the text down there, I'm sure, from every single arena here at the CPL World Tour Stop in the UK. Sheffield, England, actually. Probably, not probably, guaranteed to be working on this problem for you, so we'll get some updates in a moment. In fact, I think we should use this time. We're going to go ahead and cue Charlie Morris, a.k.a. Cam Dare, to cut us to a break here in just a few seconds. And we will be back with some esports updates to let you know the progress of this now frozen map between Fatality and vo. Stick around, TSN, at www.tsncentral.com. We call the shots. Welcome back. We finally got things sorted for you. CPL World Tour UK stop here in Sheffield, England. And here's the situation for you. I've actually got it written on the hand. Went over to talk to Justin of CPL fame. 23-12 final score for Fatality on Sacred. And now we're going to be heading off to Meatless here. And Meatless is a map we've seen numerous times before, a map that used to be the bane of Vu's existence, and he's become increasingly good on it. And I think, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how these two warriors compete and clash. 23-12 is not the score that we expected in the Fatality versus Vu matchup here on round one. The server did go down, but it has been resolved. They play out the last few minutes. This is the winner's bracket finals. Now, if Vu or Fatality get knocked out, they'll still have a chance to come back. So if you guys favor either of them, this is not the end. It is simply the end of the winner's bracket for one of these guys who's going to have to get knocked down, fight their way through the loser's bracket, a position that both Fatality and Vu, they're used to being in the loser's bracket. They've been there before.
Yeah, indeed. The loser, obviously, of this one is going to go and face CYZ. We've just seen beat Jacobus there in a very, very intense game by like 1 point in the last minute. But anyway, I think we are live going into DM Meatless now. So I'll let you take it away, Gabe. It looks like the NVIDIA spotlight is indeed on Fnatic Vu.
All right, well, Fnatic Vu here on the left-hand side. Let's take a look right now and find out what's going on. 93-85, 93 health, and gold armor grab with an SS to 100, making his way through the vents here on Meatless. Don't need the bronze. Fatality is going to be relegated down to the bronze, however, and battle outside is not good for Fatality. He realizes he's going to need to make the move away from Vu right now. With 100-200 can easily shut him down, and does so now with a 3-1 lead. A little spark back in Vu right here from the start. This is what he needs to do. In the past, he's relied on warming up and gradually becoming meaner versus someone like Fatality. He's going to need to come out of the gate just strong and continue that gameplay, not give Fatality an inch at all.
Indeed, he's got to win as well, because obviously if he does lose, he gets knocked down into the loser's bracket. He's got to beat ZYZ then, and then he's got to come back into it and beat Fatality twice to get even in a place where he's winning. So now Vu, as we see, he is 3-1 up at the moment, looking very, very good movement, awesome at the minute. And just switching now into the outside loading docks as they meet face-to-face there on the ramp as he dropped down there, Fatality into the loading docks. Vu backing off as well, knocked down to 73-85 health armor respectively, picking up the soul shards from that vent room. Looks like Fatality sat over the top of the gold, not going to pick it up though, I'm not sure if he knows it's there. Vu just firing off shurikens in his direction. Fatality gets in there, steals the gold, and crucifies Vu mid-air. Awesome shooting there by Fatality, makes the score now 3-2. It's only a 1 point game, and Vu is getting increasingly worried, I believe. And it looks like the NVIDIA spotlight has indeed passed over now, over to Fatality, as Vu loses out once again. Fatality takes him down, ties the game up at 3 points all, and has now picked up the gold armor. Fatality chasing down Vu, goes into the lead at 4-3, 8 minutes 40 remaining. It's looking very, very good, and that countdown looks very, very fast to me.
Yeah, I think time has sped up magically. 8-21-20, 19-18. Fatality now 4-3. I'm not sure what the situation is with that here, being the PK master that you are. But with 8:07 on the clock and shortly probably to be about 1 minute remaining, how quickly that's moving. 4-3 is the score. Fatality has taken the lead right now as he's advancing through the vents. Spirals down, sees Vu for a moment, 166-120. So he's got the double stack, but it's diminished, so he's not fully DS double stacked action with the grab of the gold at 184. Here comes Vu up on high, comes down low. Fatality makes his way to bronze. Can he pin Vu in the corner? Can't do it. Left with 34 HP. And let's take a look over here at Vu as we jog our way over. Vu in a much better position at 73-84. So almost had Fatality's head on a plate, but could not deliver the final kill.
Indeed, we don't know the score, like we say at the time, but the score at the moment 3-4, and it looks like Vu is chasing down Fatality, takes him down, ties the game up once again. It's going to be a spawn kill there, finishes him off with the chain gun, and now Vu once again is in the lead, just dropping down through into the vent room off the jump pad and picking up the rocket launcher that spawns up high on there. He's got 83 health, 159 armor at the moment. Fatality above him on that mega health ledge. He's picked up the mega health, drops down at the side of him. He's got the shotgun out. Oh, it's not
nice
the shotgun.
Shot, 5-all ball game. Look at that.
Date gun right in the heart of Vu there. Although Vu on the spawn picking up that picking up the gold armor, and the game is tied now. Picking up the box of ammo as well, the mega box of ammo. Got bits of everything in there for every different gun in the game, and it is tied. It's looking very, very good for Vu. and Fatality. It's tied up.
Yeah, once again, 5-5, 5-all ball game here. Fatality now just tied directly with Vu. I think I've said that 3 times, but it's exciting to me. 23-12 initial score as Fatality did defeat Vu on Sacred. Here's the battle. Winners bracket final as Fatality does go up. 1 point, 6-5 now in control. Back outside, 118-143, double stacked on pursuit. Trying to get Vu, trying to do it again. Shotty in hand, the crowd pleaser, but Vu slipping right through his fingers and escapes. Or does he? Up on top in the vents, Fatality drops a grenade, spirals around right-hand flank. Vu could be in trouble. Let's jog on over. Find out. Vu is in control. 67-132. He's got the gold armor, so he's not afraid of Fatality at this point here, and he's playing it safe. Really trying to lure Vu, or rather Fatality, into a trap right now. Can't do it. Shotty midair and says, out of here. And Vu is shut down. 7-5, 2-point lead. Fatality is in charge.
Indeed, we're now up to 15 minutes, and I wonder what we're going to have to do. Possibly an admin clarify this for us if someone's timing it there. As Fatality takes down Vu once again, making it a 3-point game now. 8-5 is the score. Vu needs to get some armor under him, and he's desperately trying to get in there. It looks like he's going to go for the goal. That about to spawn. He does indeed pick it up. Fatality drops in behind him just after. Down to 49 health. Shaft comes out for Fatality and takes down Vu. The score is now 5-9, and Nvidia Spotlight is still on Vu there as he spawns in the vent room, off the jump pad and up onto the rockets. But Fatality comes in once again in the corridors and backs away this time though. He's going to corner Vu though. He's not. He's just going to run away. Fatality seems to be running quite a lot now, but he is at least double the way in forward. 10-5 is the current score game.
Yep, yes indeed. 8:22 remaining up here. We can actually see, if we take a look at the big screen, that things appear to be normal up there on the TSN Game Center. So we will use the shot clock on the big screen here to get things done for you. So 11-5 Fatality right now. If he can secure this victory, is going to shut down Vu in 2, and by doing that is going to basically push him into that loser's bracket and go on with confidence here to become number 1 yet again. Spotlight now on Fatality. 155, 135, silver armor, countdown from the Mega Health. Nice shot. Vu cannot catch a break. The guy is just being pursued as Fatality continues to lay down the hammer and shut Vu down. 12-5. Vu has got to be frustrated.
Indeed, I mean, he knows that if he loses this one, he is going to have to play an extra game and obviously beat Fatality twice in the final to win. So it's going to be difficult for him now as they meet outside. Fatality using that shaft to very good effect, but Vu with a rocket as he's propelled up in the air off that jump pad, fires down onto Fatality, takes him down, makes it 6-12. He's still got 6 points to make up now, Vu, and you can see there on the player cam that Fatality looking cool and collected, shaking his head there, not happy at the fact that he's just been taken down once again. 7-12 is the score. Fatality still under the Nvidia Spotlight now in that vent room, going to move away into the bronze armor room and back through the vents, doing a big circle around the map there. Going to have to settle for bronze armor, I think, now, Vu. As you can see, the score 7-12. Fatality picking up the silver armor. Looks like he could be waiting around for that Mega Health to spawn. Vu comes in chasing him down and then goes away again through the teleporters. They meet in that upper corridor, and a crucifixion there by Vu straight onto Fatality, hits him in the with a stake, and now the score is 8-12, and Vu is fast catching up, Gabe.
Yeah, it's becoming a grudge fest of a match right now. Both these guys are doing a fantastic job to control the gold, to control the silver, and to control that Mega. So these guys, it's all about aim right now and precision and prediction, and it is Vu. Let's get our spotlight off Fatality and over to Vu right now as we take a look outside. Makes his way back towards bronze. He's trailing by just a few points. Pauses for a moment, gets the Mega. Good position now, good timing. Oh, locks down Fatality with the shaft, and that basically hangs him in air, and then he can finish him off with any given weapon on any given Sunday. 12-9 is that score, and there is some fire back in the spirit of Vu right now. 13-9, Fatality comes back. He says, you know what, I'm going to remain calm under pressure. You're not going to gain on me. I'm going to keep that distance I need and then hold out my spawns and then basically say, game over.
Yeah, indeed, he's got four frags to make up now, Vu. He seems to be on form. He's only got bronze armor at the minute, though. Picks up that silver. It looks like Fatality is indeed below him. We can see on the player cam there. Vu very, very calm at the moment. He knows that what he needs to do, he knows that he's got to do it quickly and get back into the lead. He's only got 8 health, though, and he's chopped down by the shotgun of Fatality in the end there with 5.5 minutes remaining. Oh, with another shotgun kill there for Vu, and he's pulling it back now. 4 points he needs to get back into this one. He needs to get some armor. He's got the gold gold, though. And Fatality needs to get some armor. He knows that vo has got the gold, and it looks like he's going to pick up the mega health as well. So he's double stacked, and now Fatality's going down. Indeed, vo takes him with the shotgun. 12-14, 2-point game at the moment, and vo is going to start chasing now. Fatality knows that he has got the control on that gold armor, which he picked up once again. Still got 111 health, and vo really needs to start speeding up and attacking Fatality.
Yeah, we see vo is working that gold, and Fatality's actually been on the outside working, or rather on the inside working the mega health and silver. We talked about that before. The gold, mega, silver kind of is a balance between the two and enables both players to come to the battlefield evenly and engage in fair combat. Nothing fair about this, though. 14-12, there's the Shaft yet again. Shaft versus Shaft, 90,000 volts to the Strahd right now. 14-13, vo is coming back, and he's doing a fantastic job. Still with our lockdown on Fatality right now, who's letting things slip at 91-0. That means vo is right behind him. Check your 6. Incoming now. Grabs, looks like the Electro Driver might be going for an SS. There's the Mega at 191, is able to boost that health up nicely on a 1-minute time to respawn. Here's the Shaft again. Man, vo has nowhere to run, but 2 HP for Fatality. Gets away, and that is a crime. vo should have finished him off and tied it up, but Fatality escapes barely and is able to keep the lead.
Yeah, he's only got 11 health once again. He moved in for the gold. vo was chasing after him, though. vo's going to be the one that picks up that gold armor, and Fatality at the moment is struggling really to get anything. Our NVIDIA Spotlight switches over to vo now. He's 13-14. He's behind as he ties it all up there with the rocket in the bronze armor room. Off the jump pad now, going to sit around on that gold, just switching and keeping his speed up there. He goes, picks up the gold, picking up a soul shard, knocking his health back up to 83. He's looking good for him now. He is on the roll. He's looking very, very good indeed. vo now off the launch pad in that in the vent room, and now outside into the loading docks. He knows Fatality is around. Fatality going for a pass on the gold, not there though, so he has to carry on moving. NVIDIA Spotlight still on vo as he picks up that mega health, and he's now stacked with the gold as well, and he's going to go outside and meet Fatality out there, and the Shaft coming out for vo as well. Both players in fact using a bit of the Shaft, and rockets from both players as well. vo is going to be going down here. It looks like he's been taken out. He takes down Fatality though in the end. Shaft in the end finishing him off.
Yeah, ultimately vo takes the lead 15-14 right here, and now, as we'll shortly see, we've got vo on player cam right there, and Fatality again, once again now in the Intel helm cam. 2:41 on the clock, counting down. Fatality now trailing by 1. vo with the lead for really the first time in the second half. Again, Fatality winning 23-12. A slight server crash situation on Sacred, but we were able to overcome that. Fatality decisively winning on Sacred. vo putting up one hell of a fight here on Meatless right now. Here they engage outside in the loading docks. Fatality opens up with that chain he loves so much and mows vo down. 15 all. Picks up the weapons of his fallen enemy right there. And now with 2:10 remaining, it is anyone's game. If vo loses this, vo is going down to the losers bracket. Fatality retakes the lead 16-15, and you know that he wants to go in to the finals in the winners bracket.
Indeed, Fatality looking confident there on the player cam. Is 1 point in front at the moment, and he is chasing vo down as we speak through to the bronze armor room, through the teleporters. vo is on the back foot, trying to run as much as he can. Gold armor there. Fatality wisely chooses to pick the gold rather than chasing after vo, but now he's going to go for him. He's got 175 health, 200 armor. That's pretty much all he needs to get in there and take down vo as they meet in the corridors between the bronze and the vent room. Fatality going outside now, trying to chase vo down. vo is on a bit of a run at the minute with 1.5 minutes remaining. He needs to start getting some armor. He's waiting for that lucky break on either the mega health or the gold armor to try and get back at Fatality, who at the moment is flying around the map, is not missing a beat.
Yeah, absolutely not. 1:14 on the clock. The time now counting down, and Fatality still with the lead at 16-15. Let's take a look at vo. Making our way over here to the left-hand side, or right-hand side, as it were, of the giant GoldenEye tank. We've got vo here, and here's the action on Seek and Destroy at 96-200. Sees Fatality, comes in, out comes the Shaft from Fatality now, and vo spirals aground with the SS grab to 100. Gold armor now down to 113. Sees Fatality inside, second tier, silver armor. Can he do it? Up on high, and somehow Fatality escapes. Out come the shurikens, and out comes the Shaft, and then the Shoddy in pursuit. Fatality in trouble. Let's take a look. 76 HP and 200 gold armor may just save him. vo now is the hunted at 17 HP. 25 seconds remain on the clock. Can vo tie this up in time, or will Fatality take the win and force vo to the loser's bracket? 10 seconds coming up here in just a moment. Fatality with the gold armor grab. No, vo gets it. Oh my God, 8 seconds, and what happened there? It looks like Fatality swallows a rocket, but vo commits a personal TK, and Fatality wins 16-15 and pushes vo to the loser's bracket. Wow.
Indeed, we heard their Fatality with a great big yell. He enjoyed that one. He knows that he's now through to the final. He's going to play either vo or ZYZ. That game will be coming up very shortly, I'd imagine. So it's going to be cool. And Fatality, awesome job there. It proved that he is worth it. He beat vo in Dallas. He's beat him again now. I think it's up to vo to claw one back, to be honest.
Yeah, let's get hand mic 1, Hunter, on down here if we could. Handheld mic, please. Right here, TSN Game Center on the floor, our combat center, as it were. I think I lost my voice. And all that screaming there, Fatality's able to do it. 16-15 second map on DM Meatless. We go back in time a little bit to 23-12 for Fatality, a victory over vo, really securing himself a domination situation. So he gets it done, and he's able to knock vo to the loser's bracket. We're going to get a handheld mic down here, see if we can't secure just, hey, there's Adam Russo coming down right now. I'm going to hand it to you, and I'm going to walk off camera.
Okay. So, yeah, we see that coming out. We're going to have the final. I'm not sure what time, but it's not going to be long away. I mean, we've only got, if you think about it, one more game before the final to be played. Counter-Strike, it's all looking good. We've seen Nip knock out NOA eventually. We've got a game going on over here. I can't see who's actually playing because of the light that's blinding me at the moment from up there. But I'm sure we'll be able to find out soon. Anyway, guys, if you're in the event, go over, check out NVIDIA. Go check out Intel. We've got the Beat the Pro tournament going off over there. You can win one of these beautiful XPS 2 laptops. Awesome laptops. Brilliant for gaming. Brilliant for everything, in fact. NVIDIA over there as well with the Dell XPS 600s. Check those out. Battlefield 2. I'm not sure if they've still got any T-shirts knocking about, but they did have them. And obviously we've got Creative with the X5 sound cards. And we are back, Warwick.
I am magically back. So that silence.
The dead air stare.
The dead air stare, that silence right there pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Fatality knocks vo to the loser's bracket. Went over and talked to Jonathan a little bit there. He's definitely winded but excited to be advancing in the winner's bracket. vo, having shaved his head in personal punishment for his loss in Dallas, Texas, is not able to overcome his old adversary here.
Nope.
But we'll find out. I think vo's going to easily soar his way through the loser's bracket, and we're going to see a Fatality versus vo final. So here's the deal. Stick around, CS 1.6 coming up. I'm out of breath. You guys are out of breath, so if you want some Counter-Strike, stick around. TSN, www.tsncentral.com. We call the shots.